This should probably go without saying, but if you're under the age of 18, bye. What is up, people? It is your boy BlackLynk / the real emo link / Young Kobu, scar on my face, looking like Zoro. And today we'll be going over the top 5 Yiff comic series. Now, this counts as Yiff comics that have more than one chapter of the same series. So without further ado, we're just gonna go right into it. Oh, and actually one more thing before I continue. I'll be adding more lines of information. So it'll be based on 4 criteria, and that will be if the series have any kinks or fetishes, the sexual orientation of the comics, the average length in each chapter, and if the comic is still running or not. And if it's not running, when did it end? All right, with that, we start at number 5. And number 5 on our list, we have Cats Love Water by Parishin, or Paradin, or parentheses, yeah. Now, the only reason Cats Love Water takes the number 5 spot on this list is because I didn't read all of it. Yeah, shocking, right? I actually did not read it past like the beginning of Cats Love Water 2, and there's 3 of them right now. So I actually have to go through and see what's up. But from what I can tell right now and what I'm reading, the kinks will include twincest. It's gay as hell. It's absolutely gay. There's about a short to average length in each chapter, and yes, it is still running. There is updates still running on this comic, so do not miss it. Link will be in the description. Then we'll go on to number 4, which is the Relation series. Now, I have read everything up to this point, and it is just so drama filled. A lot of blackmail and just like people using people. Ooh, it just hits you right in the feels sometimes. But there is a lot of hot yiffing scenes in here. And with that being said, let's go over the criteria. From what I can tell in this comic, it's very normie. It's a normie comic. It has no special kinks or fetishes or anything like that. It is a gay comic, and there's about a short to average, once again, time in between each chapter. Yes, it is still running right now. Captain Nico, you are killing it. Please keep doing what you're doing. On to number 3. And at number 3, we have the Roommate series by Spelunker Sal. Now, the Roommate series is just, it hits me on a personal level. It's just the most adorable relationship between 2 people who you wouldn't even expect to be together. So let's go over the criteria. Once again, this may be another normie comic, and there's no problem with that. It just has no discernible kinks or fetishes or anything like that. Like, trace amounts of this or that might pop up every once in a while, but it's nothing like that takes over the whole comic. And yes, this is a gay comic, and there is a very short length of chapter. Like, it's a short chapter length until it gets to like 3. Then it starts to pan out a little bit more into the average realm. And yes, I assume it is still running right now. I'm just so geeked for what's going on right now. It has a fair amount of like kind of dark moments as well. So, you know what I mean? If you like drama with your Yiff or anything like that, this may be a total comic for you. So moving on to number 2. At number 2, we have Going Down in Glory series by Toki Fuji. Now, this is a particularly fun comic that explores, you know, a little bit of blackmail, maybe a little bit of extortion, being in school, maybe a little bit of expulsion, who knows. Basically, let's just run over the criteria that makes this comic so special. If any kinks or fetishes, they have a strong doing it in public type kink right there. I know you adventure seekers like the idea of that. It also has a main femboy protagonist. If you guys are into that, I know I am. I love that shit. This comic is gay as fuck. I love it. This is another short to average chapter length per chapter, and it is still running right now, but Toki Fuji is just playing around right now. I don't know what you're doing for Hard Bless. Get back to your comic. You know where you're supposed to be. This is our comic. You cannot take this away from us. Make some shit. Love you. And sitting at the number 1 spot, we have my all-time favorite comic series, and maybe favorite comic of all time. Of all time. We have Haru Neko by Chiba Neko Master. Ooh, this comic. Oh my god. Like, it's just I don't know. It has a little bit of everything, you know. It has a little bit of setup, storytelling. Maybe I don't want to spoil it all. All I know is just like it has some very hot scenes, some very nice storytelling, and then when you least expect it, it just Liu Kang bicycle kicks you in the feels. Like, I want to say this is probably the only comic that I actually almost cried from. And there is a lot of sad and dark comics out there. So let's go over the criteria. It has a chubby fetish, and I don't mean like kind of like a feeding fetish or anything like that. I mean like all the characters in this story are chubby. So if you're into chubby people, this is yours. This is a comic for you. Much like me, I very much enjoy the chubby fetish. And yeah, this comic is gay, and it has very long chapter. I won't say very long. It's decent. It's decently long, not insanely long to the point where you just don't want to read it anymore. But it's pretty decent. It has a long chapter length per chapter. Now, unfortunately, for some reason in the entire world, this comic did end. It concluded in October of 2012. But I highly recommend it if you're even just like, if you're even in the realm of being curious about what makes this comic so special, read it. Read all 3 chapters. It's worth it. All right, and with that, that was my list for the top 5 Yiff comic series. What is your favorite series? Let me know down in that comment section. I want to have a debate with you guys to see what you came up with. And if you like this video, feel free to leave a like on the video. And if you dislike it, man, smash that fucking like anyway. And if you're feeling extra generous, I do have a Patreon that is open, even though it is the devil. If you want to support me through means of that, feel free to go ahead and click the link below. Also, links to all of my social medias will be in the description down below. Oh, and one more important announcement. I will have merch coming out soon. I'm trying to figure out what design I really want to go for, but I will have merch out soon. And this will be me designing it, like not even designing it. This will be me making all the merchandise myself. I'm not going through any third-party site or any bullshit like that. I actually want to make it myself. And actually, if we do well enough with this one, I want to see if we can donate some of these profits to a charity of your choice. Maybe an animal charity. My choice would have been like the Detroit Humane Society, but I'm not in Detroit anymore, so I gotta find one a little bit more local to me, you know what I mean? So that was the video. Thank you guys for watching so much. Until next time, my name is BlackLynk. Peace. Why am I froze like this?